This is the Hebrew one. Kason.
Hello.
How are you this evening?
I'm fine.
I see, and you got a smile on your face to go with it, huh?
I sure do.
Well, Kason, where are we going to start it? First off, the meeting with the bean pie eater over at Sumner High School.
Tell me about it.
Now, I have my reports here I'm looking through. I see that our anal retentive friend, catfish mouth Negro Bruce, was at hand. Now, Bruce, I'm looking at this flyer that you was passing around. Brother Jacob has been banned in every station in America. Why isn't he banned on KATV? First off, Bruce, you don't spell banned, B-A-N-D. Why don't you try putting some of them pork chops down and get a dictionary and learn how to spell the word banned before you want to pass some literature around with my name on it. Secondly, my anal retentive friend, the hell with you. Now, well, we had an excellent word study the other night, Kason, Friday evening. And like I thought, Ahmad, the bean pie eater, nor the 19-year-old punk Abdul, nor none of the Rastafarian bone worshippers, none of these punks showed. Is it because we down here in the ghetto of Walnut Park? Is it because we strap like Mexican bandits and not going for none of that foolishness that was pulled up in the Audubon ballroom with Malcolm Little? And, Ahmad, I'm ashamed of you, my brother. Your informant, the janitor, he's a homeless bum. Obviously, the black preacher who owned that building is feeling sorry for him. And this Negro sleeping on the floor up in there. And we had to threaten him with death if he ever cooks some swine up in there again before we have a word session. The stench of swine up in there was unbearable. And let it be known, your informant, Ahmad, he's probably your brother. Why don't you invite him to live down in your basement, man? It's shameful that he's up in there in them type of conditions, let alone call himself an informant on the Hebrew one. All of y'all are a bunch of cowardly. It's sickening to even think about. Now, as far as religion, I sit back and I listen to you fools, and I'm so glad, you know that I'm a Jew. I was a Jew in my mama's womb, and that's what separates us from all of you fools. We have no religion. What we have is the law. Some of y'all can't figure that out. You got one bean pie eater come on here. Everybody who came here in slave ships was a Muslim. Your great-grandpappy might have been a bean pie eater friend, just as you are. But don't go for that rhetoric. You may believe that, but when it all come out in the wash, I think I'll be strapping my penny bros across your hindquarters a few times. In the case, there's some very serious things going on here in St. Louis. There's a whole band of black, fat-bellied preachers downtown, call themselves Baptists. I want to go down there, man, and just turn out the whole session, but I have to wait to do it at a strategic point. Because you have to understand, these people have money, man, from the way that they swindling my people. And speaking of swindling, I love the audit report that came out on the Million Man March Friday. Now, you knuckle-headed Negroes who went down there to Washington, D.C. and gave Farrakhan y'all money. Now, he proclaimed to the world that when y'all all took out a dollar bill and put in them boxes and they went forward, it was only 250 grand collected. How long will y'all be made fools of? He said that he collected a total of $2.5 million, but it cost $2.6 to put it on. Who did he pay $2 million to stand outside in front of the Washington Monument? Hell, all of Congress and the Senate was scared of you Negroes, and they got the hell out of town. So who did they pay $2.5 million to? I think that went into the coffers of more money, Calypso Gene, and y'all keep in mind this. There is no compromise with the Hebrew one. Just as there is no compromise with the King of the Jews who I serve. You black lunatics better get through your mind. Either you are with us or you against us. And I hope to hell most of you chitlin-eating fools keep towing the line that you own. Because when you keep running to the white boy, Playboy Willie, please, Mr. President, sir, they said that our church is on fire, sir. When you keep running and licking up behind the bellies of the Arabs. And by the way, I went down on a corner store, and I asked your people are fool enough to eat it. So you bean pie eaters, y'all think about that and how